Hey YouTube, and welcome to Silent Code Dev. Welcome to day 21 of becoming a front-end developer from zero. As you guys can see, we have pretty much finished the website. Of course, there's a lot of like missing things. Like I'm not trying to make it perfect, right? I could add like a darker opacity to so that the text could show better. Because I probably get like it's not gonna pass the wave accessibility, because it's blending in with image, which is not good. But the point of this project was just to make it right. I don't want to make it like perfect. You guys saw like I even added like a fab icon. We can try to add the fab icon. Let me see. So I need to Google that quickly, just to get the links. So I'm just gonna click image, and I'm just gonna, yeah, we need to do this. I need that one. We're gonna go like so, and we need to get the right because it's in the asset folder, so, or assets. But we also need, okay, that is not working. Wait, what am I saying? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. Fab icon. There we go, look at that. So let me just put that in all of my it's gonna take too long time to like perfect everything, and it's just I don't have time for that, right? So because you're trying to learn the fundamentals, right, and then move on to bigger things. So yeah, let me see, this is not working. Why do we have two here? But also we need to, because we are in a folder, so we need to go one folder out. So that's gonna be like that, and we need to remove, okay, maybe it's double. There we go. So I do remember the file, whatever. Okay, but the home is working. Amenities, and let me just copy that. So contact us was not working, so oh, we gotta fix that. So you guys see, like I keep finding like small things. I mean, I keep finding issues, right? So, and yeah, we just want to do the main thing, right, which is the design, and then we can do the styling later. The reason I don't put so much, because it's just a project for YouTube and for me to practice. So let's see, let's go to, and that's gonna be contact us. There we go. All right, so yeah, I think this was working, right? we kind of made it work somehow. Yeah, it's not perfect, but you know, screw it, man. I'm like, also we gotta fix the yeah. Okay, so I had to fix this. So so if I do this, no, I was supposed to get this one and do it in the floor plan CSS. Because now it should, yeah. So it's gonna be responsive. All right. So now we just need to fix this. So the reason it's like that is because let's just look into it. Yeah, why is it not row though? So we have a div that needs to be, yeah, there we go. So let's go. At this point, I'm just gonna target it. Like, screw it, man. Because I know I have a lot. I told you guys, if you didn't watch the previous video, I am aware that I have a lot of like, I have named the classes really bad, right? Very poorly. And I also have a lot of like unnecessary divs. I'm aware of it, guys. So display flex. And let's look at the design, how it ought to be. Okay, so it's supposed to be like this. So let's just also I need to add fav icon here. Okay, just copy. Okay. Yeah, display flex center. No, we don't. We just want to justify content. Actually, we need to do the entire thing then. So justify content. And we want to move the entire like thing here. So floor plan. Like that. But why is the max width so short? Yeah, right now it's not at the center, right? The button. Let's see, we can do button. $378 pixels, something like that. But what we need to do is we need to center this. Here. Like so, and we don't need this. And we need this to like space out. I mean, we need to give them at least some gap or some. Let's see, gap pixels. Come on, man. Yeah, I mean, we can say space between. Oh. So I gotta give it a gap. Yeah, because it's like alright, screw it, guys. We're just gonna keep it like this. I'm so fed up with this. We can say like gap 20 pixels or like right. I need to gap the text. So and then we can say font 700. That's, man, I don't know why on earth I have done this, but 36. Because the width is actually 156 pixels, height 42 pixels, and border radius 8 pixels or 12, 8, and then font size 20. Yeah, I should say 0.75, 0.75, right? Something like that. Font family PT serif. Yeah, I don't know why the font weight is so font. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, guys, this doesn't. What matters is actually the. Yeah, so it is somewhat. I know it's not perfect, guys, but I just rushed it. So now we have this, and now we can do the. Oh, I need to fix the image too. Okay. Let's see what we can do. What we can do. Floor plan image container. So we can do with 100% or max with maybe max. Okay. Image. But yeah, we need to have a max width on the desktop, but the mobile. Yeah, I think it has a width. You know, it's being. Oh, it's the height. Oh yeah, makes sense. Let's just remove the height. Screw it, man. So they're gonna hate me on that because I haven't spent time to perfect it, you know. Oh, it's the container. Okay, what if I do? Because we still have the height. I want the height to be 190. Okay. Alright guys, so again, I know it's not perfect, but the whole purpose is just to make this work, and then we will publish it, and then we can start something else. So we're gonna do the JavaScript part, and I'm gonna try not to cheat because I've been struggling with you know, I've been struggling with some stuff. So yeah, so I'm just trying to think, like, okay. Alright guys, so let's start. We're gonna have to start, let's just start with the simple stuff first, right? So we need to create an index file here. We're gonna link it here. So I'm just gonna say script source index.js defer, so it can load before yeah, it's not gonna give us problems. And now we need to get the buttons here, right? Because we need to add an event listener. So when we click this, we have to change DOM manipulation, basically DOM manipulation. Okay, so let's start with that. So they are just LIs, but I feel like I had many of them, right? No, that was in the other section. I only have one. So yeah, so we're just gonna have, because that's what I'm gonna be clicking, right? But it's really the li, because the li is wrapped around it. So we're gonna say id, we're gonna say studio button 1 bedroom button 2 bedroom button. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna say const studio button document get element by id studio button const 1 bedroom button document get. Again guys, it's been so long time since I've been writing like JavaScript, so that's why I'm actually, if you want to know the truth, I've been kind of avoiding starting it because I'm so, you know, it just makes me a bit nervous because it's a lot. But when I start writing it, it's as if it's not really that bad, you know what I mean? Bedroom, because you just have to understand. When you understand, things are naturally gonna click. But I have a hard time to understand that, you know. So because there's so many topics in the JavaScript to like know. To bedroom button. Okay, so now we have the buttons, and let's try the first one, right? So when we click the studio button, actually let's create a function, right? Because studio button change. So when we click this button, we want to have this, right? So we want to change the text to studio. So we need to get this one. And I need to go here again, and I need to class. So what we're gonna call this is selection title selection selection. We're gonna call that. That's gonna be an ID, by the way. And we need to change this, and we need to change that. Bed studio, bath one. Okay, so we need to have all that. So we boy. Okay, let's just start. Const title selection command get element by ID. So let's just make a little test to make sure it works. So if the function fires off, we want to title selection inner text to be studio. Is that gonna work? I honestly don't know. Yeah, studio. So let's test that, right? So studio button, add event listener, one listen for click events, and we want to fire off the studio button change, and we don't add the parentheses because if you add it, it would happen automatically. So let's see. Damn. Okay. I love that. It's been so long time since I did the JavaScript, but that works, guys. So that means that we can also do this, because we need to get all these right texts here. So it's gonna be a lot, but what am I gonna call them? Bed one, bath. So bed selection, bath selection, square selection, and rent selection. And we're just gonna copy that just so I have it here and I memorize it. So just ignore this, guys. So we're gonna do bed selection equals document get element by ID bed selection. And let's just make this quick because it's the same shit. We're gonna do bath, and then we're gonna do square selection, then we're gonna do, did I post that there? We're gonna do rent. All right, now we put everything in a function, right? So when we click studio, we want that, and we're just gonna replace it with the text here. So we're gonna say bed selection inner text. And I don't know if this is like the best way to do it. Studio. We're gonna do bath selection inner text equals. Also, we need that default, right? One, and we're gonna do square selection inner text. I'm gonna do then we're gonna do rent selection inner text. Yeah, rent wasn't that bad actually. Just side notice. Okay. That. Let's see. What did I do wrong here? Like I said, the other ones are working. No, they're not. Only this work. Only bath selection work. So what the hell did I do wrong? Oh, I get it, guys. I get it. Yeah, I should have really added like, because they're the same, so I should have added a span here. Because that's why. So I don't have to change these, right? So let me just do that. Span. 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 And we're gonna move the IDs to here. Gonna move this to I forgot that here. I'm gonna move this to here. That's what I love about front end or even coding, you know, like when you develop and you get to see the result. So right now there's nothing. When you click that, it should be like that. But bath is not we also need to okay, bath. Why is bath not working? Bath selection. We have bed. I don't get it. I don't get it. We have done something. Let me see. Bed selection. Oh. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Bath. Oh, there we go. Bed, studio, bath, one. Yeah, that looks better. And also the image. We need to have the right image. So it looks like the right, but we need to import it, right? But it's that there, right? Yes. So I think it's image source something. I don't know how we do it in JavaScript. Let's see. But let's get the ID. And I don't know what we're gonna call it. Img selection, I guess. And we need to put it here. So we need to replace the, I mean, that could be the default, or we're not gonna have a default. I don't know. either way, we need to selection equals document by ID img. And let me see, img source. I don't know if it's img source equals, and then we need to get it from and I don't know what it's called. Let's just copy the entire thing here. And the L could just be like plan selection, something like that. But how do I know if it's changed though? Like, how am I gonna know that? Okay, so what does it say? Cannot set property of undefined setting source. So did it work? I don't know. Okay, it worked, I guess. So yeah. That's why we need to give the text that we click active. So we can have an active class. Font weight. Because we need to give studio button. Class. Oh, inner text. No. I need to think. I need to use my mind a little bit. So you want to add a class to this, right? So toggle. Oh, I didn't mean to go here. Gemini. Is this correct? Because I'm not sure, you know? I feel like yeah. Oh, yeah, that was it. I knew there was something. Studio button, class list, toggle, active. Always add the class. So I think I want to toggle it, right? Because I wanted to... We don't need this, I guess. Okay. Oh, we have another. Oh my god. Bold. We have another this class, but it worked. So if I say bold and I click it, bold li. Yeah, this doesn't work. Oh my god. It should work there. Because we just targeted the li, right? So why is it not working? That's the thing that makes me a bit like, let's see. Oh, it's working. Okay. But yeah, the text is not, it's not getting that font weight. I don't know why that's not working. You know, it should work. But I'm thinking it's because I'm not targeting the span, which I should. I'm just giving the li font weight, but it doesn't have anything. So what if I just get the, you know, what if I just directly target the span and I give it the studio li text? Let's do a test. So const do text and ID. Just make sure this works, and we're gonna replace this with this. Okay, it's not working. Whatever. Yeah, this probably like a dumb issue or something like that. But right now, I don't want to. I just want to focus on this, right? Studio. And now we gotta do one bedroom. So, but this is working, and we could even put the functions in another like file, because right now you guys can see we're gonna end up having a lot of like, so I think that it would be better to replace the entire HTML, because it's just gonna be too much to write. Because I have to like, I don't know, it's not gonna be a lot. What am I talking about? Okay, let me just do this. Study. What am I doing? Studio button change. Studio button change. We're gonna do 1 bedroom button, 2 bedroom button. Alright, so we're gonna create function. I mean, we just copied the entire thing, and we can make it even better, right? Like, because now I'm just like repeating myself, so we could have like an if else, right? If I click this, or a switch statement, right? Something like that. So we could change the name, because it's just changing functions. But I'm just gonna do it like this for now, because I don't want to get into like that. Okay, so 1 bedroom, it's gonna be 1 and 1. So 1 bedroom, 1. This is a different number though. Yeah, I don't know why it says like this. Clearly not that. But we can just type it. We can type it. And the rent, that was a bit higher. Yeah, so I'm gonna publish this, and of course I'm not gonna be happy with it, because it's not gonna be, but it's not gonna be perfect, but so we can say 1. I hope I can nail this one without looking. Studio, what the heck? Studio, or is that misspelled? Oh, it's misspelled. Okay, so studio 1 bed room, and 2 bedroom. Two bedroom. So rent is gonna be, whew, that was expensive. So yeah, maybe I can even come back to this when I get better and just like refactor the entire thing, because I know that there's definitely room for improvements, right? So you guys don't even need to tell me, I already know. But the goal is to just start, right? So when you start, you just have to make it like shitty. You don't have to make it shitty, but because I'm trying to understand, so this is why I'm doing it like this. So let's see. So click 1 minute, I don't really declared. What? My bad. Change. What? 2 bedroom. 2 bedrooms. Grammar. But yeah, that looks good. It's working. So we can change here to like, we can even use local storage to like store the actual value. But yeah. Five available. So select room. Okay. So that's it, guys. I'm not, the only thing I wanted to change was the nav. So because it wasn't working properly, so I'm like, okay, maybe it's because of the, because we did change the this one. So let's see. So I need to add that in here. And also I need to change the nav bar here. Yeah, let's see. Okay. So let's see, guys. If this works, we are out of here. Yeah, this seems to work. So that's it, guys. I'm done with this project. It's not perfect, like I said, but it is what it is. Like, we have to move on, right? So this was day 20 of doing this. Not day 20, but I spent like it was pretty a lot. It was pretty big project, but I could have definitely done a better job. But that's why I'm doing this, right? I'm learning. I'm getting it dirty. Pause. But you guys understand what I mean. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I don't know. I think next video I'll probably start learning Tailwind while I'm learning JavaScript, so I can get better at it, because the goal is to get React and Tailwind, right? That's going to be so powerful. So again, guys, we did it. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.